Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you some tips and tricks for the toe jumps, all single, and I'm going to be sharing as well some mistakes you might be making in those jumps. So if you're ready, let's go. Alright, so for the toe loop, we are going to start with a little exercise. So we're doing an inside 3 turn, half jump, then going straight into mohawk, crossover, and then stepping forward again, and then repeating it on the same side. So I typically like it if skaters can do both sides with this exercise because I think it just gives you an extra edge. And yeah. So we're doing the mohawk, then you're crossing over, arms and shoulders are in the same level, same line as your hips. Then we're stepping forward, inside 3 turn, reaching, and then hop, stretching both the legs, and then landing forward, and then again, mohawk, and then repeat everything once again. So you want to do this in a straight line around the whole rink. So here I am just showing how it is done in a mohawk. So everything is exactly the same. You can do this exercise as well if you do an outside 3 turn and then reach back into the toe loop. It is very versatile and it just gets you ready for that takeoff for the toe loop. So in the toe loop, you want to make sure that your arms and your shoulders are in the same line as your hips and that you are reaching back after the turn or mohawk, whatever. And then you're stretching from the right leg up into the air and then going for the landing. So here I'm doing it from an outside 3 turn. Everything applies after the turn, and here from a mohawk, everything applies. You really want to reach back, arms up, and then in. So there are very many mistakes. Here it is curving the inside 3 turn too much, which then leads to a curtsy action after the 3 turn and then picking too far behind. Then the next mistake is dropping your right or left side before the takeoff. This is just going to make your jump completely lopsided. And lastly, it is the toe axle. Here is when you're dropping to your heel and then turning your whole body around and then creating kind of like a waltz jump instead of stretching from the right leg, hopping up into the air after the 3 turn. So now we're going to be doing quite a similar exercise as in the toe loop. We are doing the flip, whether it's from a 3 turn or a mohawk. You're turning, reaching back, and then doing kind of a half flip into mohawk, then crossover, and then stepping forward. So here it is in slow motion. I am creating a mohawk, and then I'm going to cross over, step forward, and then go for the 3 turn again, and then hop and into the air. And I'm doing this in a straight line and doing it at around the rink and both sides. So here it is from a mohawk entrance. Again, crossing over, stepping forward, repeating the mohawk, stretching, reaching, jumping, and then mohawk again. You want to make sure that everything's in line. Your arms, your shoulders are in line with the hips. You're making sure that you're jumping as much as you can, and you're making sure that there's enough knee bend to stretch off of. So before you learn a flip, it is good to learn a half flip. Here I'm showing you from the 3 turn. I'm always making sure that my arms and shoulders are in line with my hips. So here I'm going to demonstrate it here in slow-mo. After the 3 turn, reach back, bending the leg, jumping up, making sure that our left leg is always helping, trying to spring up and straight into the air. And then I just land forward, stretch. And the same can be done with a mohawk or whatever entrance you are doing into the flip. So for the flip, I'm showing 3 turn and mohawk. Everything applies except now you're holding for a whole rotation and you're trying to keep all of your form. Your weight is forward before you jump up, so no arching, and your arms are helping you so they are not too high and not too low, making sure that your right arm goes through as you jump and spring up into the air. So onto the mistakes. Here is picking too wide and too much into the circle, and then you're dropping your heel onto the floor and the whole right side is completely gone. Next mistake is to fall back or arch into the jump. You definitely want to keep your body weight forward as you go into the jump. And last is curving the 3-turn too much if you're doing a 3-turn. And this will guarantee that your foot is gonna pick way too far into the circle, making your flip lopsided. So before we do anything with the LUTZ, we need to make sure our outside edges are perfect. And with this exercise, kind of like a cross roll action, we're reaching back, then bringing the foot forward, and then repeating on the other side, really making sure that we make that edge super deep, creating a lot of tension into the ice, really grabbing that ice as you go in. Almost overdoing it, more than you would do for the jump, but this is just gonna create a good outside edge for your LUTZ. So before you learn a single, it is good to learn a half LUTZ. So here we are reaching back, trying to create that exercise, and then springing off from the right foot and stretching the left leg as you go up in the air, right arm through, and then landing forward. With the single LUTZ, you want to do everything the same, really trying to curve onto that left side as you're doing the outside edge, body forward, right arm through, jumping up into the air, holding for a single rotation. So big mistake is to change the edge, going onto the inside edge. This is just going to make your LUTZ really lopsided. Next mistake is to kick your leg way too high. Same goes for the flip. This is just going to make your whole jump lopsided. So we are done for today. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want me to go more in detail with any of these jumps, please let me know and I'll make a video about it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the bell button, and follow me on Instagram at sofa.bar. And yeah, so until next time guys, bye!